Hey there, folks. I am Joe Crawford of artlung.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev and record myself doing the daily target, and I'm going to do that right now. Let's do some business. Ooh, fun. A fun multi-quadrant type affair. Okay. What do we got? We've got an element and another element. Two elements that we need. We could use the nested template, which uses what? This ampersand and star represent the HTML element and the body element. I'm going to go with the blank template. It's a little more boring, but I am assured that it will work. So how little code can I use to create that shape? So I'm going to put, actually, I'm going to put this blue on the background and then set some border 30 pixels solid like that. I guess that's too big. Is it 20? Yeah, 20 is probably correct. And I'm gonna use these margins here. So is there a margin value that I can use here to push that over to the side? Probably not. I probably need 4 values there. Because if I do 3, right, that represents the 0. The first 0 is the top margin, the second represents margins on size, and the last is the bottom margin in that case. If I add another one, then that's the number that matters. So if I do 200, so so that, you can see what I'm kind of doing there. 1, 2, doing 2, and I got 0, 50. I guess this, I can just make it 0. Yeah, we'll just do that. Perfect. So that's 100 pixels tall. Can I make that 99? Or is it 101? 99, 101, 102, 102. Okay, I have the pieces that I want now. Removing that background. So is there a radial gradient that will give me all that I can use and share between the two figures? Probably there is. I'm not going to bother with that. Sorry. Radial dash gradient. I want transparent on the middle. And then blue. Actually, no, I don't want transparent. I want this beige color. And then finally the beige color. And I need to make that background so it's adhering to the size of the viewport or the element, in this case the body, which is 400 by 300, and we don't want that. We want it to be a circle. So we'll put a measure, 1Q will do it, and then I need to put some color stops there, and that's how we get that circle. Let's do it. So 40, 50, 60, and then 100. How about 90? How about 70 there, and then 100. And there we go. So we got part of what we want there. So could we do, yeah, so if I put this into a variable, can we reuse it? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna do another. So background radial gradient and 1Q blue 100 pixels and then transparent. And then I need to put that what at 0, 100%, and that will do it. So using the at position, so it's in this bottom corner, that seems to be aligning perfectly. So let's submit that, make sure we're 100% match, and we'll be done. We're pretty much done. Yeah, it's 100% match. Some fun. I did not use a conic gradient. You may note, even though that is my favorite of the gradients, these are radial gradients. This, I guess, in theory, I could make. So let's see. Can we do that? So we get that 3. So I'm going to put this into variable. So G for gradient, and I'll put the whole thing in here, and then do var dash dash G. Right. And then I'm going to make this initial inside gradient a variable var of dash dash O for override, like that. And then I can plop this, do var dash dash G. That doesn't help me because I have the at value, don't I? Yes, I do. Unless I move it and say, I might be able to move that around. And then if I make that override be blue, I don't think that override's working. Oh, I want it to work, but I don't believe that this works in the way that I want it to in this case. Yeah, the inside of that is not working. So if I do like I do like red, the variable cannot contain another variable. So I'm going to undo, 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 undo. I like that idea. The reality is that CSS doesn't quite work that way, or at least if it can, I don't know how to do it. And that's possible. But that is a thing that I will explore in the future because that is super fun. The notion of reuse there could be really fun, really interesting. Um, what else can I do? Little nips and tucks and little changes. The radial gradients. Yes, final. There's a final. Final submission. We're at what, 8 minutes? It's a nice solution for me. It is Friday evening. For some of you around the planet, it is Saturday morning as of this very minute, but you're probably watching this in the future, some other time. It'd be time, you know? All right. Thanks for watching. Be good to yourself, be good to each other. Go make a webpage. I'll see you around.